Hey, it's me, and I'm coming to you on July 17th of 2015. I am just about 3 weeks post-op, and I wanted to talk to you about some of the things that I experienced these last couple weeks and just kind of give you an update of how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. Today I feel fantastic. I've been able to move to blended foods as of yesterday, and that's been really fun just to be able to experience something different than some soups. I'm still having a really hard time getting anything in. Like, I just feel like I take a couple drinks and I feel like I'm about ready to burst because I'm so full. But I'm still working on that. So, on Friday, July 10th, I started noticing this really, really weird experiencing, like, when your legs fall asleep and then they tingle when you try to wake them up, and then, like, they just get more intense, and eventually the tingling stops. So I thought I had a problem with my circulation, and I was like, well, this can't be good. It's got to be a blood clot. Because apparently that's like my first instinct, that I have a blood clot. I expect the worst. But just with the way things go in my life, it wouldn't have surprised me. So I kind of waited to see if it was going to go away, if it was just circulation. I just tried to get my steps in, and nothing that I did would make it feel any better. So my friend and I went to the emergency room that night, and they did some blood tests and found that my magnesium levels were dangerously low. And they hooked me up with an IV, which I now have this really awesome bruise. This is a week out, and it's still pretty exciting. So, had an IV hooked up, everything was great. That was something that I hadn't expected either, but while I was at the recovery house, I had a saline bag hooked up for an extra day, and I didn't have any electrolytes going into my body, so it's likely that that is what it came from. Other than that, I've had zero complications. My incisions are healing very nicely. Feeling really good about just how everything is going in the recovery. I weighed myself this morning. I weighed 242.8. 242.4. Excuse me. It was 0.8 yesterday. It's kind of slowed down a little bit right now, but I know that it'll pick back up again. And if the weight fell off as quickly as it was, I would just be hanging excess skin everywhere. And I think I'm really happy that it's slowing down. But I've been able to spend time at camp. I've had to be a little bit slower than I would like to be, but I just feel alive. Like, forever and ever, as long as I can remember, camp has been my passion. And it has been so great being able to have the time that I need to recover and not be allowed to go back to work, but this is a different kind of work where I just get to be around people, and I feel like it's really speeding my recovery process up. It's been really good. So this next week, I have 2 more camps that I get to help out at, and then I have a week off, and then I'll be at a camp for another week. So it's going quickly, and I think, like, it makes it a little bit challenging to remember, like, okay, I've got to get my protein in, I've got to get my pills in, but I've been able to do pretty well with that. Establishing a routine and eating around the same time the campers do, that has been a little bit more helpful, just to try to figure out that. And water, I just continually sip all day. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm drowning in my water, but I'm still not getting as much as I could do. And the last thing I want is to have another IV. On Monday, I have to go and have some more blood work done because of my low magnesium and potassium levels. So hopefully those levels are back to normal. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of it. Things are going great. I'm really just enjoying the energy that has come in the last 2 weeks, and just how quickly I'm starting to feel like a human being again. Like, I'm so grateful for this opportunity. So I hope you're all having a good day, and I hope that wherever you're at in this process, that that these videos are helping you, and just that you have another person there that is there as a cheerleader and an encourager. I know the YouTube videos that I watched were of great value. And I'm sorry that I'm not looking right at the camera, but it's kind of an awkward place. So, yeah. So, until next time, I'll talk to you later.